Hello, folks. How are you guys today? I'm doing okay. I've been working on a lot out in the yard. That's in a video coming. For today, we're not going to discuss the construction right now. I'll show you what I've accomplished on that in an upcoming video. Today, I'm making my dinner. It is, it's about 1:30 right now. Let me take these goopy things off. They're broken. Yeah, unfortunate. But my yaya will be here in a couple weeks, and she said she'll bring me a new pair. Today I'm making white beans. Now these have been soaking. Now these white beans have been soaking about 4 hours. Not soaking. These white beans, they have been simmering for about 4 hours. Let's take a look. All right, there you go. Yummy. Okay. I never boil the beans. I slow cook them. And I don't add salt yet. Add the salt later. The salt will dry the bean out. Add that towards the end. Now, I'm going to add some pork to this. I've already fried this pork while it was whole. Nice. Yesterday, now I sliced it up. Turn on some fire here. Not too high. Just like so. There's already not too much oil. There's just enough. Basically, we're going to render down some of the fat right now. After I charred it, should have showed you that, but I forgot to hit record. All right. And then we're going to add some onion. 1 onion. We're going to saute this a little bit and render out a little bit of the fats from the pork. Masarap. Yes, you can just dump it right in your pot and do it all at one time, but I like the flavor of the char. It adds another level of flavor. All right. I guess now why that's guess you'd say sauteing a bit, rendering the pork fat. What's new with me? Not a whole lot. I'll give you a little sneak peek. There we go. One-man army on that. I was the only one that did it. I dug the footing. I mixed the concrete, poured the concrete. I put the steel bar in. I did the hollow block. I had help with Lila's uncle a little bit. He fetched the water for me. Ooh. So let me stir this a bit. You guys can't see it, huh? I'm sorry. Put y'all's over here. There we go. I know, it ain't the best lighting. A little bit cloudy today. There we go. Look at that. That looks so good right there. That fat is rendering out quite nicely. The onions are translucent. Rough chopped onion. Okay, let that cook a little bit. Yeah, it's a rough chopped onion. In my beans, it's kind of like a chili bean recipe, but a little bit different because I'm not using any kind of a chili in it. My tummy hasn't been good lately, so I can't really handle too much spice right now. So we're going to avoid the spice, and this is a different recipe I've never tried before, so I thought I'd share it with you. I'm making it up as I go. I don't really have a list of... Well, I know what I'm putting in it, but I don't know the rest. If somebody's already made a recipe like this, but first time I've ever did anything like this. We do have our garlic. I'm going to add that now. Oh, I forgot to chop that one. It's okay though. I'm not gonna get out the knife again. Alrighty. Get that little popping. Get that little mix. Mix her up. Smells good. Oh no, I lost a piece of pork. I'll tell you about that piece of pork. I'll give that to Foggy. Okay. Now, it's over low heat. There we go. Looks good, yes? What do you guys think? Delicious? I could eat that right there on some rice. My lunch today. I'll show you my lunch. Here's my lunch today. I made seasoned rice. Muss her up. Yummy, light and fluffy. No, it's not fried rice. Seasoned rice. Made it this morning. It was my breakfast and my lunch. For breakfast, I ate it with 1 egg. And for lunch, I just ate that. Yes, I'm getting very skinny now. No food. No budget for my food right now. So I haven't been able to do any kind of charity vlogs. It's not in our budget. Not in our budget at all. So this is definitely food on a budget right here. I think that pork, basically it's the pork knuckle, the leg. But I've got the one that's up towards the top, bigger, and it only had a small bone. Bogey liked it. The bone was only like that big around. He enjoyed the bone. And that cost me, I think, 50 peso. And it was a decent sized piece, so I cut it in half. I've made 2 meals with that. Yeah. All right, now that that's all cooked, what we're gonna do here, because these beans are, you can tell they're just, let's see. Yeah, almost there. We'll dump all that in there. Doesn't that look good, you guys? Looks good to me. Now there's a little bit of salt on the pork from last night when I seasoned that pork already. Now we're going to put in some pepper. I use fresh ground pepper. Set to coarse. I'm going to adjust it. Coarse ground pepper. A lot of them call it broken pepper. Yeah, that's enough. Like I said, not too much spice. I don't know if you guys can see in there or not. Hey, see if I can find a light. There we go. There. You can see there's the pepper. Just enough. Not too much. All right. Now, that will continue to cook for 1 hour. I will move the light. I will continue to cook that for, wait for the tricycle. I will continue to cook that for another 1 hour and we'll check on it. Hello, y'all. Please take this moment to please hit that thumbs up button. Please like, share, subscribe. Please. It really would help this channel enormously. It'll help the algorithm. Drop me a comment. 49% of you, that's like half of you that watch my videos, are not yet subscribed. It will help, and it's free. Don't forget that. And a big shout out to the channel members that are subscribed and members. That's a big help to this channel. We would really like to get our views up there above 1,000, above 2,000 views for my videos. That way, Lila and I, we can really get back to what we're passionate about, and that's going out there and finding some seniors, some homeless, somebody to, help them out, give them some food. Last year we helped quite a few people. We helped that Carlos guy, and we fed a lot of children and homeless people that I'm sure they really appreciated that. And we definitely enjoyed doing it. We really want to get back to doing that with your help, watching my videos. On average, they're only watching 4 minutes of my videos. So, you get paid on watch time, not on subscribers. But subscribers, please subscribe down there, hit that thing. That will help the algorithm. That'll boost my channel out there to more people. Let's get back into this video, see how my pork and beans are doing. Boom. All right. Oh, yeah, see, they're nice and got much bigger now. Oh, they're done. All right. Now we'll add a pork cube. Plop. And MSG. Make good. Put some of that in there. Not too much. The Nor cube already has some. A little bit of a mix here. Look at that. Yummy. Some, like there's another big soft thing about these beans. Some of them cook faster than the others. But, yeah, that was not as soft. That's right, though. Delicious. Now, an ingredient. This is an ingredient I've never used before making this, but like I said, this is banana ketchup, not traditional chili. I'm going to add a little bit of this, maybe, not like that, about 3 tablespoons. Should do it. Definitely. We don't want it too sweet. Regular chili, you'd use tomato paste. But this is not a traditional. Yes, I made it thinner than normal. Normally, you make it much thicker. I'm having a little bit of sabao with mine this time. Trying to make it go a little farther. Normally, chili, you don't have that sabao in there. So this is not a traditional one. I'm trying to stretch it out a little bit longer, a little farther. But beans are good. Heart health. I like the red bean better. But I already ate that. I had the white bean because I make chicken with it. I use kind of like this, but it's thicker, of course. And I use chicken in it instead of pork. Traditional chili would usually be like a beef with some red bean in there. But this is just something I'm making because it's what I have on hand. I don't have any chicken. Don't have any beef. All I had was that pork right there because that was in the budget. Yeah. So that's done. Just going to let that kind of marinate. Not marinate. Blend. Let them flavors blend. Let that Nor cube melt. Yeah. How are y'all doing? Oh, don't forget. Make sure you hit that like button right there. Please. We can get back out there and start feeding some homeless again. Yeah. That's what our passion is. That's what we really want to do. We want to feed the homeless. We want to help them. I don't know if that light is no good. So that's all we ask of you. Watch my videos and smash that like button. Comment. Yeah. Try to get back on track. The cost of moving here, we still haven't paid back the loans. Had to take out loans for the for the transportation to get here. We had to rent a truck to bring all of our stuff here. So it really set us back a lot. And yeah. There's our piña. Wow. Just chilling like a bill in piña. Yeah. A little bit hot today. Actually, tricycle. It's actually quite hot today. All right. I had to turn the heat back on. That stuff is well mixed, the ingredients. So what we're going to add is just a little bit of cornstarch to this, just to thicken that. I don't want too much runny. I like a little bit of thickness to it. Not like that. That'll do. There. That'll work. Yeah. Just make it a little bit thicker. There we go. All right. I'm going to put this in a bowl and see how it tastes. But first, I forgot one step. I got to taste my food. Should have done this before I added the thickener. That's really good. I wouldn't add any salt to that at all. That Nor cube, they're pretty salty, you know. And then that pork was already seasoned. So I'm going to say good job. See, once it cools down, it will thicken up a little bit more of that sauce. I don't know if you can see that good. It's right there. There we go. Now, there's a piece of that pork. You can see it was charred. I believe earlier I said I fried it, but what I did is we're here. We're in the province. I have an outdoor. I put it over the wood. I grilled it. Outdoor grilling. Before I sliced it into pieces. Give it that nice, kind of a smoky flavor. Basically, this is a pork and beans. Homemade Campbell's pork and beans, kind of. That's pretty good. Homemade pork and beans. It actually tastes quite a bit like the pork and beans in a can, except for not so sweet because I didn't add any brown sugars to it. Why I didn't add sugar to it? I'm out of brown sugar. I don't have any. I have no sugar at all. Only thing I have are these little packets of a Splenda that Lila brought. Fake sugar. So I use that in my iced cappuccino. I make some hot coffee, add some cream and some of this Splenda to it, and then add some ice to cool it down, and iced coffee. Bring you guys in here a little closer. So anyway, hope you like today's recipe. I'm going to ask you again, please hit that subscribe button down there. Bell notification on. And I'll see you on the next one. Peace. Okay, come on, Lila, let's go.